Good morning, everybody. It is July the 17th, and welcome. Today, you're going to need a chair and a pair of weights. Please make sure you have your water handy and that you have checked your floor. You know what's going on underneath your feet. Yes, you can do these classes with me. You can do them barefooted or with shoes on. You just have to be mindful of not dropping your weights on your own feet. And I would like to challenge you guys every once in a while to do them barefooted, just to see the difference in the sensory input. All right, we're going to get started here with our cardio warm up. So we're going to start with a little stretching. All right, so let's go to our wide stance to begin with, and we're just going to hip shoot. You're pushing from one hip to the other. And let's add a little bit of downward shoulder shrug into the hip you're pushing. So you're going to kind of tighten it up here. So you're crunching one side and stretching the other. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and breathe it up while I'm letting somebody else in here. And press it down. And as we lift, you want to think about stretching that rib cage all the way up and then down again. And one more time. And then press it out. All right, let's go back to our stance. And we're going to just turn our body here, kind of stretch to the back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go to the other side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean it over for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big stretch as we bring it down. And then this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I just want you to start marching your feet. Now, I want you to pick your foot up, press into your toes, and then just roll it down into your heels, barefooted or no, with shoes on or without. Hit the toe and then roll down to the heel. So it's a very distinct type of stepping. So just rather than picking up your foot and put your foot down, you want to roll through the toes into your heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go here and start doing a step 2 for me. Bringing your arms up nice and tall. So you're going to flex, flexing the back of your palm. Keep going. I have to make a little adjustment here because the frame embiggened on me. There we go. Now, stop sign hands. And a little wider. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your step 2. Step and take the arm. The idea here is it's a gentle pull, keeping that shoulder blade involved. If you want to add more to it, you can kind of do a little chin drop. Now let's add a little twist. Right through that rib cage. Yeah, feels good. Four, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Go ahead and lift your heels for me. Let's get those quads to wake up. All right. Knees. And march. So stay in your same position, fast feet. Let's come up on our toes. Back down. Now let's try heels this fast. You ready? It's a very small move. Try not to jam your heels into the floor. Regular feet movement. Now, keep it this fast and take small steps. Work your way around the room. The reason why we want to do the smaller steps is your legs have to do a bit of harder, faster work. And also some backward movement, of course. Hands at about that 90 degrees, and you're working those shoulders as well. The reason why we do the smaller steps is we want the cardio. Moving the feet faster in the shorter amount of time. Forward and back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, everybody sit down on the front edge of your seat. We're going to repeat the song. Open and close. Now, focus on pushing the shoulder blades towards the spine right now. Sitting well on your hips. Your back's not in a bad position. And you're opening and closing the legs. Focus on how wide can you open and close the legs and on the shoulder blades. Good. You can take your arms out a little wider if you're used to the movement. This will go into the muscles coming off the shoulder into the top of your biceps. It's going to build up a little tension right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little shoulder roll here. A little rock to make sure your spine is still doing okay. A little swivel one way and a little swivel the other way. Let's bring it back and double time. So just a little bit more cardio while we're seated. No impact. Four, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, pick up your weights for me and stand up. Go right into a little twist. Here, nice and long. We just want to wake up those muscles with that resistance hanging nice and long. Turn them all the way one way, all the way the other. Nice. Just a little wake up. Hello, how do you do? All right, shoulder roll. And let's bring our weights to 90 degrees. You want to hold it on the C right here. So the other fingers, they don't have to do anything. So you're at 90. Let's step back and open a door and extend that weight behind you. And a nice gliding motion. So you're going to open your chest. You've got a little twist going here. So you're working hips, knees, spine, arms, because your arm has to open and you're pushing it back right into the shoulder. Good. You want it to be a nice gliding motion so that you can experience the full range of all that's working here. The front is working to counterbalance you. Okay. You're getting some pivots in, the twist, the turn, all the legs. Gonna do one more. And bring it in and bring it down. Roll the shoulders. All right, so we open the door. Next thing we're gonna do is we're going to put stuff in the cabinets. So you're going to turn it this way, put it up in the cabinet and bring it down. Put it up in the cabinet and bring it down. So however high the cabinet is for you, I mean, if you're putting it into a cabinet that's right in front of you, which you can totally do, so change the height of your cabinets. Got a shelf this right here? Take it right there. Got a shelf that's high? You can reach up high with it. So that's the lovely thing about this one. You can adjust your cabinet. If your weights are too heavy, you can always change it to one weight. But we're at the end of the song. So we're going to go ahead and take these down. and just let them rest on your chair top, which is pretty handy, or your cabinet, which might be pretty handy as well. We're going to go into our hip hinge. Take the feet to whatever width is suitable for you. You've done this with me enough times to know what's most comfortable for you. All right, roll the hips back, tucking the belly button towards the top of the thighs. Head and neck at neutral. Feel the pull on those hamstrings, and we're going to hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe it up. And let's sit a little deeper into those hamstrings. And another stretch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pulse. So you want to keep it in your back end. That's the part that's moving. Gentle pulse right there. Hands are wherever you want them to be. You can have them on top of your thighs. You can have them at your waist. You can let them rest laying across your back. Four, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Hit swivel hips, do our hula, and 3 the other way. All right, roll those hips back. We're going to keep it up medium high. Widen your stance a little bit if you can. Sit down into it. Left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center. So you hit the top of this muscle, you come back to the middle, hit the top of that muscle and back. Good. We're wanting to develop our leg strength here, our ability to sit and stand using those quads. Now, if doing this much is not in your jam, you need to be at least doing a little bit of this type of movement every day to keep your ability to sit and stand. Center, roll it up, and done. We're going to be doing front arm, side arm raise. So if you need to take your weights down, you can. Otherwise, pick your weights up. Do a little heel raises while we're at it. Ooh, release those legs. Little wiggle, wiggle. Slight bend in the arms. And you can do front arm raise. Front arm raise. Now, we're going slow enough that you can feel how your abs react. Trying to carry that weight up in front of you. If you have a lighter weight, you may not feel it as intensely. It's okay. Let's do 2 more. And then we're going to go to the side, keeping the slight bend in the arms, shoulder high, that slow lift. Try not to let your body do like this. Okay, you don't need to tilt to do it. And don't let it do like this either. Okay. Keep your spine straight. Let your core work for you. Now let's do front arm, side arm, side arm. That's our pattern. Doesn't matter what arm you start with. Doesn't matter what order you go in. If you want to do front side, I am down with that. All right, let's do one more pattern. Good. It's important to keep it right at shoulder level or even just below. All right, let's shrug it up. And let it down. All right, bring your arms to 45. Now, you're going to wing. So you look like this. Your hands are even with your arms. So see where my arms and my elbows are in relation to each other? So, only thing really moving here is the shoulders lifting the elbows. The hands just kind of rotate through that space. And if it gets to be too much for you doing doing two at the same time, then you take it and you do one and then the other. In fact, that's what I want you to do. We're going to do 2 singles, one here and one here. And then if you can do doubles, do 2 doubles. All right. And then 2 singles. And then we're going to put our hands down after that. 2 singles. Down. All right. Go ahead and put your weights on your chair or your counter, whatever you have. Ooh. Shake your arms out. Now, if you need your chair for balance or you need a wall for balance, please feel free to use that. Up and down. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and down. Lift your heels 4 times, 2 and 2. Up for 2 and down for 2. Ready? 1, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. So it's 2 specific beats, 2 levels. Working on control. Good ankle movement. Good calf movement. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. All right. Heels up. And then let's do some knees up. Because it's fixing to get rough, you guys. Okay. A little bit wider, but not by much. Quickly now. Ready? Up, down, up, down, up, down. This is where you can control it. Up, down. Make sure your lower is an actual lower and not slamming of the heels down into the floor. Up, down, up, down. When your calves start complaining, you step off. You do a couple of heel raises, 2 on each leg at least. Now let's do up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. Last 1, 2, down, 2, and done. Woo, yes. All right. Get your body ready. I'm going to call out a letter and a body part, and you need to draw the alphabet for me. Ready? A, your nose. So you're going to use your nose to draw the letter A. B, your elbow. Pick an elbow. C is going to be your other elbow. However you want to do it. D, your knee. So you pick a knee. E is going to be your other knee. F, your belly button. G, your hip. H is going to be your other hip. I, your ear. J, going to be the other side. K, shoulder. L, M is going to be your booty in the back. Kind of appropriate. N is going to be the top of your head. O is going to be one of your feet. And P will be your other one. All right. Q is going to be the back of your hand. R will be the other back of your hand. S is going to be your chin. T will be a knee. U will be the other knee. V will be your elbow. And W will be the other side. X will be your nose. Y will be your derriere. And Z will be your belly button. All right. Go ahead and pick up your weights. We're going to do standing obliques as we repeat this song again. Hold your weights in your V or your Spock, whichever one you want. All right. V hold or Spock hold. Standing up nice and tall. Stretch and up. Stretch and up. Keeping those shoulders in line with your hips. Super important there. We like a lot of oblique work. And by we, I mean me. Y'all get it by osmosis, apparently. Okay, it's fast. And by fast, you don't have that slight break. And you only have to go as low as you can in the time frame that you have to move your body. It's all about your control, y'all. Now, as you're going along, you can always move your feet out a little bit more. Widen your stance. Helps you deepen your reach to the side just a little bit. Take a breath. To the back of your legs. Still need to take your shoulders down where your hips are, but your hands are behind you. So you're reaching behind you just a little bit. Working the back. Now we're going to come to the front just for 2 as we bring our arms forward to the front of our knees. Shoulders don't change position, your hands do. And it may look like I'm lifting my hands. It's simply because I have them curled. My arms are not doing anything other than their little pendulum pull. Go back to your sides. 4, 3, 2, and done. Keep those weights and let's go to our chair. Now, what I would like you to do is we're going to put one weight between our feet. Okay, that's why I had to move my chair back. Okay, so you're just going to stand it on its heads and let your feet kind of grip it. So you see I can move the weight. So you have something that your feet have to kind of grip onto. This means you have a very narrow balance position. And I'm going to take my feet out just a little bit further because I have long legs. All right, hold the other weight like this. Thumbs up, so you're not using your thumbs. In fact, if you want to go to challenge level, challenge level is always no fingers, just using your palms, so you have to press in. Keep your elbows down, belly button tucked forward. We're going to lean back and pulse. And this is not with any sort of beat, because at this point, that song is quiet enough, I can't actually hear the beat. Y'all can probably hear it better than I can at this point. Good. Now, your body does not change positions, but your arms will, and you're going to take them towards the left just by lifting your right elbow up. So yes, the weight is balanced in the palm of my left hand and my right elbow lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, the center. So we're going to the right, doing the same thing. So just lift up that left elbow. Now, the arm being up really causes your abs to kind of grab hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're rocking. Now, can you bring it up to forehead level? So just keep it straight through here. Bring it up as high as your forehead. Your body didn't change positions. Be mindful that your belly button is still forward. Be protecting your lumbar. You can use your thumb to kind of keep the weight from rolling out of your palms if you need to. I wouldn't want you to think it's going to fall and break your nose. That's what I'm doing. I'm holding it with my thumbs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and take it back down to center. And I want you to grip it with your pinky. So just fold your pinky onto the weight and let's roll it out to almost extension. So you're like at 45. So my pinkies are keeping the weight from falling forward. 4, 3, 2, tilt it left. 1, 2, 3, to the center and right. 2, 3, to the center. Stay there. Bring it in. Sit up and grab your weights and get them out of the way. Whew. Nice. Go to wide stance. Make sure you have good seat on your chair. You see me adjust because I've got a flat chair and I've got to make sure that I'm sitting in my correct position so I don't fall off. And I always want you to make sure you feel comfortable when you have your legs splayed like so. We're going to roll our hips forward and take our elbows to the top of the thighs and just let our bodies kind of come down to that table position. Let your feet relax. This is very much an inner thigh stretch and a low back stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what I want you to do is turn your head to the left as far as it can go and hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Roll it back to center nice and slowly, and then go ahead and roll it to the right as far as it can go for 3, 2, 1. Roll it back down. Chin up. Roll yourself back to seated position. Let your back stack back into there. Long arms. Take that left arm here, and we're just going to lean forward and sweep as far back as we can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to lean forward and bring it back around till you catch the chair. And then you're going to let your left arm come around and sweep it as close to the right side as you can get for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back. You want to grab your chair again. Now, don't lock your arms out. You decide whether you want to roll your shoulders back or not. Okay, you know what's going on with your shoulders. You can keep them here. You can roll them here. Once you get in a position you like, stretch. I'm holding the edge of my chair with my fingertips to get as much length as I can get for me. If you need to, you can keep a slight bend and kind of push your shoulder blades towards the spine. This position allows you to do a lot of things with those back muscles. Let's roll our chin up. Take a breath. And exhale down towards your chest. Bend your elbows and slide those arms down. Go right into a roll. And as you're rolling, bring your chin up to neutral position. There you go. Walk your feet in. We're going to put our hands between, turn our palms and match them here. You don't have to lock your fingers. I just do because I can and it doesn't hurt me. Some people don't like that. And just tuck your arms in there. And as you do, you're going to be kind of squeezing your shoulders forward and pulling the shoulder blades away from your spine. So you're just kind of tucking in here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin up. Roll it up and out of there and just kind of hold this for just a second and let that pull between your shoulder blades work for you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your arms. Undo your fingers. Roll. Roll the other way. Open and close. Rock on your hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All righty, you guys, thank you for joining me today, and I'll catch you on the flip side.